Ajnana-timirandhasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Today we're going to study Bhagavad Gita, chapter 8, verse number 23. Nityatang sangarahitam aragadveshatakritam afala pripsuna karma yattat satvikam uchyate. Translation. That action which is regulated and which is performed without attachment, without love or hatred, and without the desire for fruitive results, is said to be in the mode of goodness. So here Krishna is talking about these different categories: mode of goodness, mode of passion, and mode of ignorance. It is quite an important topic to understand in spiritual life, and he dedicates several, or I would say at least a whole chapter, and there are several mentions of the three modes during the Bhagavad Gita. So in this case we're talking about the kinds of action or the type of action. And action in the mode of goodness means we perform our duty because it has to be done, is beneficial for everyone, not only the performer but for everyone around us. And this action is performed steadily, not that if there's result I will do, and if there's no result I will stop doing, like in the mode of passion, which is typical business mentality. But in the mode of goodness, one performs activities without the expectance of a certain result, just because the activities are beautiful, elevating. They will end in a higher state of mind for the performer. So that's the mode of goodness. And the next verse is verse 24. It says, action performed with great effort by one seeking to gratify his desires and enacted from a sense of false ego is called action in the mode of passion. So, in contrast with the mode of goodness, in mode of passion, there is a very clear desire to enjoy, to gratify the senses. So, if I'm going to do any activity and I don't get paid, for example, oh no, I won't do it. For example, there's so many people who work as volunteers to help restore the forest, or activities in the mode of goodness that will benefit everyone. But someone in the mode of passion will say, no, forget it, volunteer something for free? No. If I don't get any fruitive result that is for me so that I can enjoy it, it's not worth it. And on top of that, the amount of effort that they will put to achieve this sense gratification will be tremendous. One man can work really hard, 12 hours a day, just to get that late model car. Doesn't matter if he can't sleep or eat very well. His desire for enjoyment is so strong that he will overwork just to get that. And of course, that's just a mode of passion. It doesn't lead to elevation, because even you get the car and then what? There's traffic, you can't even run fast with that. And that's the mode of passion. And then in the mode of ignorance, the verse 25 says, the action performed in illusion, in disregard to scriptural injunctions, and without concern for future bondage or for violence or distress caused to others, is said to be in the mode of ignorance. So in the mode of ignorance, pretty much there's no rules. Whoever's more powerful wins. It's pretty much like animal life. Who's the strongest, who's faster, who can get the cheapest way of getting things, then he will be the winner. And that's very prominent today in the business world. that companies will do anything to lower their prices without caring if they destroy the natural resources of a certain country, or if they kill innocent animals, or if they poison their own customers slowly, but they say, oh, it's just a little poison, so it's not so bad. And this is mode of ignorance, action in the mode of ignorance. Because if you do activities that will hurt others, the only result is that you're going to hurt yourself. By the laws of nature, you will get punished for whatever nonsense you do. It's going to come back. There's no escape. One thief might think that, oh, I stole this object today and now I'm enjoying it. But there's no such thing. The thief may enjoy for a little while, but the laws of nature will come back and punish him. There's just no escape. God is present everywhere, so one cannot cheat God. One cannot escape these laws. If you do nonsense, you're gonna get the result, and if you do good things, the same thing. And one very clear difference is that someone in the mode of goodness, all his activities are regulated, while in the mode of ignorance, there's no regulation whatsoever. And it starts with the basic activities of life. Things like eating and sleeping, mating. What is animal life is just that, eating, sleeping. The animals cannot think of God or make a painting or anything like that. Animal is just thinking, what can I eat? Where can I sleep? And protect my little puppies or my little children. And that's it. Animal life is very, very limited. Eating, sleeping, mating, defending. So in the mode of ignorance, there's pretty much no rules. You have no scriptural injunctions to follow. So people, especially young people these days, they have this mentality that, oh, I don't need religion. I can just do whatever I want. What's this religion for? And well, I can understand, because most religions are completely distorted, so there's nothing to motivate the young people to take to religion. But the Vedic way is very clear, scientific, and it will explain not only why one should follow these scriptures, but it will give the benefits and so many other advantages of following them. So for example, simple example, eating. In eating, one is, for example, not recommended, if you study a little bit of Ayurveda, not recommended to mix milk and bananas, because it's a toxic effect in the stomach. So someone who doesn't care, they will say, oh, I don't care about scriptures or anything like this. So I'll just eat whatever I want. So then what happens? Then all the stuff that they eat, because they're ignorant, they will eat incompatible foods, and then will just get sick again and again. And that's the example of most people today in America. They are eating meat without any restriction, and it's so poisonous that by the time they reach 50, 60-year-old, their body is just dead. I mean, it barely has any health. They destroyed it. So if one studies and follows scriptural injunctions, the scriptural rules, they are meant to elevate and make one more happy. Just like the father who wants to teach his son how to be a good son, but the son is rebellious. No, I don't care. I'll do everything on my own. So that's the mode of ignorance. And that's just the typical everyday person in America, in the Western world, lives like that. So not very smart. One should aim, again, transcend the mode of ignorance, passion, situate in the mode of goodness, and then even transcend the material mode of goodness to achieve pure goodness, which is uncontaminated by the modes of passion and ignorance. If you have any comments or questions, please visit our website, thevedikway.org. Thank you. Hare Krishna.